All right, there we go. What's up, everybody? Oh gosh, Nick's hitting us with a 1 out of 3. Wow, hasn't even had time to write 3 yet. Just the 1. What's up, KN? 100K. That is so true. I am honestly super, I don't know, man. It's so unexpected. I just feel like these last couple of months, it's just like, I don't know. It just kept getting closer and closer, and for some reason, it still just doesn't feel all that real, you know? Oh, it's fucking crazy. Congratulations on hitting 100K. Let's aim for 1 million now. Dude, that definitely feels out of reach. To me, man. No fucking way. But I hope, hey, we'll keep on doing what we do. If we get there, we get there. What's up, Nick? Hey, Omni. First of all, congrats on 100K. It's absolutely deserved. Secondly, I mentioned last week about struggling to get interviews and a job. Well, as luck would have it, I had a call on Sunday to ask me to interview. Took place on Tuesday, and I was offered the spot. I start Tuesday, but may mean I miss your lives now. Lastly, I'm sorry to hear about your neighbor's cat/kitten. It must have been hard, and I hope Indy is doing much better too. Yeah, he is, yeah, the whole kitten thing is, just not okay. Even after that, we've seen the mother, but even the other two now are no longer showing up anywhere. So I haven't seen them. I haven't seen any signs of them either. So now I'm thinking the whole batch may be gone. Unfortunately. You know, unfortunately we had the incident with the one that passed over the weekend. So that's at least one confirmed. The other ones, I don't know. I have no idea what's happened to them, but I haven't seen them since then. So they weren't in great shape to begin with, so it's probably not looking too good. Indy, on the other hand, like, it sucks, cause like right after that, literally that next morning was the Indy situation, and yeah, no vet I've talked to is willing to, you know, do anything about his foot, about his toe. They're saying the bone's just too small to put any kind of stents in, and with cats, you don't really want to do that to begin with, apparently. So the recommendations, just let it heal crooked the way it is now, and because they were at least able to get it facing the right direction, at least. They just can't get it lined up the way it should be. Because it was backwards whenever we went to the vet, or well, I went to the vet that morning. So his toe was the other direction. And yeah, yeah, that's so the best we're getting is it's at least facing forward. It's just a little crooked, because nobody is willing to try to put a stent in my cat's toe to straighten it back out or do anything else. So it sucks. I mean, he seems fine. He's acting like nothing's wrong at this point, which isn't great, considering he's, you know, needs to let it heal, but he's running around like it's all fine. Like, he's still playing and climbing and all that kind of stuff. He's just got a fucked up toe now. So he's just gonna persevere. I was willing to drive out of state to try to find somebody, and half of them won't do anything unless I go there physically to consult first. So that just makes it a whole other mess. But I mean, he seems fine, but I'm not fine about it. Congrats on 100K. Started watching around 20. Road to 1 million now. Hell yeah, man. 20. Been a minute there, man. What's up, Biscuit Queen? How's my weekend going? So far, not too bad. My sleep schedule is a little jacked up. I went to bed. I took a nap last night around 8 p.m. which then again turned into just going to bed. I got up around 4 this morning, and I've been up since 4 this morning. So that's, so yeah, that's where I'm at. And it's during that time that I finally did what Ginger's been asking the entire time, reminding me every week to check out Addict. Well, you know what? I did it this morning, so there you go. I had a call on Sunday. Oh, I just read this one. Me dumb. What's up, that guy? How are you? What's up, JC? Got Horse Lover. Brain OGN. Let's see. What's up, Christian? Renan. How are you? Congrats for 100K. Thank you so much. Finally hit 100K. How's it feel? It doesn't feel real. It doesn't really feel tangible. You know, I don't know. It's just seeing that number when I load up my page right now. It just feels kind of surreal. I haven't quite wrestled with the fact that it's there, because I honestly never thought we'd get this far by any stretch of the imagination. Congrats on 100K. I'm really happy for you. Thank you so much, Ginger. Congrats. Oh, we got a super chat from Darren. Now, he's been here for fucking ever. What's up, man? Thank you so much for the super chat and for the congratulations on the 100K. Thank you, buddy. It's been quite the road. Yes, indeed. Nice, got that 100K. Congrats on the 100. Thank you, Zeph. When did I hit 100? It was what, in the middle of last night, I think. Yeah, like I didn't even like go to bed straight away. It was just like I woke up in the middle of the night and it was just there. And I was like, oh shit. Because I think I went to bed, I was still like 80 or 20 away or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. And then I just woke up in the middle of the night. And there it was. There it was. But yeah, I guess I read Nick's thing. I didn't even get on that. Congrats, yeah. Obviously, congrats for your new job. Sorry, I completely slipped my mind there if I went on the tangent about the cats. Yeah, you finally reacted to Addict. I can stop hassling you now. Now it's just, now hassle me until I do a tier list for all of the Helluverse songs. We'll see how that goes. But Steve is not square, not round. Is square, not round. Let's see, we're talking about Minecraft, I believe. Thank you so much, JC. Thank you, King Big Chill. 100K is unreal. Keep it up no matter the struggles. Whether it's online or in reality, we're always here for you. I really appreciate that. I really do. Like, it sucks because I know, like, not everybody checks the community tab and all that kind of stuff for like, the updates. So I've had a lot of people be like, hey, man, where's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Where's this and that? And I'm like, just please, just check the community tab. It sucks, but I gotta keep my schedule, man. What's up, Adid? Hope everyone is doing well, and congrats on 100K. Thank you so much. You as well. What's up, Hayama? How are you? Anyone watch Beetlejuice 2? Not yet. Not yet. I watched it yesterday, and it was a pretty good sequel. I've been hearing it was, it's not mind-blowing. It's not better than the original. I've heard it's pretty good, which is better than most can say a lot of the time. I remember starting watching you because of Hazbin Hotel. Now, I absolutely love all of your videos. I think with enough time, you'll definitely get to 1 million. I mean, that would be insane. But you know what? We'll just keep on. We'll keep on keeping on. If it happens, it happens. With some of the video games you've done, got plans to do Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2? Not even in the slightest. No, I'm completely uninterested in doing that for sure. If Henry Cavill's Warhammer show ever gets made, that will probably be the extent of Warhammer that I dabble in. The whole situation with the cat's really sad. It really was. And it just doesn't help. Like, it was just like an easily preventable situation, but there was just, nope, you can't control how cats are going to cat, and yeah, bad things happened. I don't want to go too much into it because it was not a good time, nor a pretty sight for that matter. Indy will adjust. As a vet told me, cats are stoic. That they are. They will just keep on. If anyone's watching Beetlejuice 2, please, no spoilers. Me and my partner are planning on watching Blind, the original, this weekend, and then the sequel next. Yeah, let me put up a thing just in case. Because I still haven't seen it either, so. So we'll put that up for everybody. Are you looking forward to getting your YouTube Silver Play Button Award? Yeah. I made a joke because Adam from Preview texted me whenever the deed happened when I was posting about it. Both him and Jay did. Jay just sent me a video of him holding his baby, going like, "Congrats, Omni, on 100K!" And the kid was just so out of it. It was so funny. But Adam texted me about it too, and I just responded back. He's like, "Hey, go get that play button." And I was like, "I'm going to before everybody unsubscribes." Oh, that's fun, man. First of all, name any Disney movie you like or love better than Snow White. That's all of them. I don't know if it's my least favorite Disney movie, but it's as far as like the classical animated series or animated movies, probably. But if it's anything in the Disney pantheon, I'm sure there's some movies out there that I definitely dislike more than it. So like literally, like Lion King, Toy Story, Lilo and Stitch. Like the list can go on and on for which ones I like more than that. What's up, Florian? What's up, Adam? Hope all is good with you and the cats, bro. Can't stay, but well wishes from one of your Shield fans. Well, thank you so much. Hope you enjoy your weekend, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. Okay, that's like a lot of people. It's an alright amount, that's for sure. What's up, Tarek? Love your That 90s Show reactions. I'm a new subscriber. Congratulations. Well, thank you and welcome, and you helped make this possible. For sure. What's up, Roman Reigns? What's up, Logan? How are you? Congrats on 100K. Thank you so much. What's up, Scruffy boy? I don't know why. My brain just... Well, I mean, I know why. I was like... my brain immediately read that and then went to Scruffy Nerf Herder. Mate, congrats on 100K. Amazing to see your channel grow. Thank you so much. What's up, Joey? Congrats, my guy. I'm loving the Rings of Power reactions. I hate how much crap they give the show. Let's get you up to 1 million. Hey, I love the enthusiasm. We will see. We will see what happens. Yeah, I mean, it's not without its flaws, and I'm not going to sugarcoat the problems I have with it at all, but I feel like, yes, a lot of the criticisms, the main ones, are driven by things the show just simply cannot control. Newly minted 100K. Nice indeed. Ayo, silver play button man and chat, congratulations. And just thank you guys, man, like for real. Thank you all so much for everything you guys have brought this way, man. And thank you, Rebecca. Posted this over on your Twitter, but I think I subbed around 3K mark. And remember thinking, oh, this guy is going to be successful. He's got the stuff. I don't know what the stuff is. I don't know if my doctor would appreciate it. I don't know if science would appreciate it, but whatever I got, it's got me through this. It's definitely not anything good for my health. But yeah, you've been here forever, man. That's for sure. We're back into where we was just the little old Flash days. What's up, Cosmic? Congrats on 100K. Regarding Indy, I'm glad that he seems okay. It might be that Indy's still growing. They may not be wanting to do anything. Yeah, he's only 5 months old. I said that like he's only 5 years old. No, he's at the time he was 5 months, 3 weeks old. So by now he's officially 6 months old, essentially. So yeah, yeah, he's still he's still not even halfway to an adult yet, so yeah, there's a lot of growing happening, and I don't know. Stenting it may or may, who knows? I'm not a doctor. I just want my baby to have his foot be okay. I've seen Only Murders in the Building. It's a murder mystery series. It has over 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, and for every season, 4 now, but no one reacts to it on YouTube. I've heard nothing but fantastic things about the show, but I know I have not seen it yet. If I'm not covering it on the channel, I haven't seen it. Someone is tugging on my mouse cord. Millie, come here. Come here. That is mine, not yours. Yeah, I don't know. If it wins a poll, though, I would love to check it out if I can ever have the time. Thank you as well for the congratulations, Hayama. Omni has kidnapped 100,000 people. Congrats! If only that was how it works. Also wish 3C Films was a Hazbin Helluva fan like you. He's hyped about our Pooniverse movies like Pinocchio, Humstrung, and Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. I mean, he's a horror guy, you know, outside of like, you know, Marvel, DC stuff and like that. His main thing is like horror, and I totally get it. But if I can con any more people into watching it, I will always try. I think we might have a new Helluva reactor coming around sometime soon. I won't say anything because I don't know if it's locked and loaded, but it has been discussed with somebody who has not tackled that frontier yet. They have done Hazbin, they just have not done Helluva, but so there may be somebody entering the fray hopefully soon, because I'm excited if they do check it out, because any more Helluva reactions I can watch in my spare time, I am definitely down for it as well. It's fine. The job is 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., but one of my shifts is a Monday morning, and I have to be up at 4:45, so may only get to be an hour of your lives on Sundays now. Damn. So it's 4 hours, 4-hour shifts? That's not too bad, at least. I mean, it's early getting up for that. I mean, for me, I would just still be awake most nights if my schedule's anything like that. Thank you so much, Jen. Those Rings of Power episodes are so good. Do you think Sauron knows Adar is coming? Oh yeah, he set all this up. He's playing 5D chess right now. For sure. That's the whole plan. I'm sure he's baited him here. Really enjoy your reactions to Terminator Zero. I'm hoping to resume it this week along with The Bear and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So I started it, I'll finish it. I mean, the videos aren't doing great, but yeah, it's not difficult to edit, thankfully, just because of the runtime, but yeah, I'll get around to it. I'm gonna try to finish it this week. The bounty is 100K now. Congrats, Monkey D Omni. Hell yeah, 100K Barry. Let's go. Personal opinion on the Minecraft movie trailer. Was anyone expecting a trailer for a Minecraft movie? But in all seriousness, to me, it looks uniquely weird, you know. It definitely has an interesting flavor to it that, I don't know. We'll see. But, I mean, we've been waiting for the trailer for this movie for a long time. And, yeah, we'll see. Do you know what movie or show you reacted to was your most popular viewed? Oh yeah, Hazbin Hotel. By 1,000, like, my highest reaction until Hazbin Hotel, my highest video was the season 2 finale of The Mandalorian. And it was, I just literally, my brain turned off for a second. What was I talking about? Yeah, it was like 160,000, something like that. And yeah, more than, I think all but the pilot and episode 1 of Hazbin Hotel eclipsed that video. And my highest one I think is episode 5 of Hazbin Hotel, and it's 3 times that. So yeah, it has definitely excelled beyond any expectations. As far as that goes. Speaking of the Pooniverse, they're doing Snow White and the Sleeping Beauty too. Yeah, they're just going through all of it, man. Any video ideas for celebrating? I haven't come up with anything yet. I'm not exactly sure what to do. I was thinking about maybe doing another Jackbox stream or something just silly like that. But other than that, I don't really have any good ideas, but I'm open to suggestions. By the way, congrats on 100K. Thank you, Isaac. You deserve the fuck out of it. Keep up the great work. Next milestone, 200. Let's go! See that? I don't know. That feels a little more tangible at this point than a milli. I don't know, man. Even Blind Wave's not in a million. So, like, that's why I'm like, I don't think we'll get that, man. If they can't get it, I don't know if I can get it. You know, I think the only, I think the Real Rejects are the only milli reaction channel I'm aware of. Unless I've just haven't been paying attention. Also, the premiere season 4 of Slow Horses dropped/came out over Wednesday, and it was incredible. Hell yeah. Not a 40K fan, I presume. I mean, I've never dabbled. It's just, I don't know. I need a gateway into that world. It's not going to be through the tabletop, so I'd probably, like with Fallout, I think I need a show. I think I need a show or a movie or something to, like, you know, lube me up and get me in there. I love how Helluva Fridays gradually turn into Helluva whenever the Helluva Viz uploads. Oh my god, I need to use that. I don't know if I can make that naturally come out of my mouth, but that is that is the accurate statement. Oh, cat's gonna cat. Quote of the year right there, man. With Christmas on the horizon, my gift would be if a lot of people boycott live-action Mufasa over Sonic 3. Please, God. I can tell you without any hesitation, I'm going to Sonic 3 first. I don't even know if I'm going to see the Mufasa movie, to be fair. I will have my ass in the seats for Sonic 3, though. Am I playing or intending to play Black Myth Wukong? I am not playing it currently. The thought has crossed my mind because I am curious. I do like the story of Journey to the West, and I know it's kind of doing something of its own with it. And I don't know. I've played a fair amount of Souls games. I haven't played all of them, but I've played my dabble of like Souls-likes and the Souls series themselves. So, like, I don't know. It's crossed my mind, but I just haven't had the time, really. I'm still stuck on my Final Fantasy VII playthrough. I wish they would straight up do a Silmarillion movie trilogy. Well, I mean, the problem is the Tolkien estate won't license the Silmarillion at all. Jackson couldn't get it. No one's been able to. They refuse to license any of that. So that's kind of the sticky situation. People are trying to make stories with what they're allowed to use from the estate. So that's kind of where we're at. You know, they can't. You know, it's just weird. I don't know why, but yeah, I wish they would. I hope they don't cancel Armor Wars. I really want to see Rhodey back. Yeah, it's not sounding too good, man. We'll see. If Winnie the Pooh can be a horror villain, no one can tell me Kool-Aid Man teaming up with Dr. Doom is a bad idea. No, I can still tell you that's a bad idea. I followed you at 40K. Congrats, man. Hell yeah. Thank you so much, Roman, for sticking it out. Sorry about your cats, man. My 2 original cats died like a few years ago, but I got 2 new beautiful ones, and they are so fucking lazy. Hey. Mine are still relatively young in the grand scheme of things, and having 8 cats that I plan on keeping in the house, there are currently 15 cats in the house. So, yeah. It's a little rough at the moment. What's up, Lunar? Oh shit, grats on the hundo. Why, thank you. Why the diss for Snow White? I love that movie. It just doesn't do anything for me. Outside of its artistic and historical significance, that's kind of all it has going for it in my book. You know, I like the animation's fine. The narrative and the story itself is just kind of meh. The dwarves don't really do it for me. Snow White's character doesn't really do it for me. The songs don't really do it for me, except for Whistle While You Work is kind of okay. I don't know. I mean, I don't hate it. Like, don't misconstrue it. I literally, I feel next to nothing for all of it. What's up, Nisha? Congratulations on the 100K. Thank you so much. Disney movie I'm excited about is Mufasa, Lion King. I love me some Lin-Manuel Miranda. That is very true. He's the only good thing going for that one right now. For your 4-year-old me in her Snow White dress cries every time you throw shade at that movie. I know, and you don't let me not know every time it happens. Not that it happens that frequently, but it does feel like it's becoming a little more and more frequent. Hey, it'll probably be even more frequent once that awful looking ass movie comes out. Who knows? Maybe we'll all be surprised. What's up? Dorgerade? I don't know if I read that right. Congrats on 100K. Thank you so much. If everything was perfect, everything would be boring. 100%. That is for sure. I don't remember Snow White. Makes sense. Mike Flanagan's new film, Life of Chuck, is getting early praise, with some saying it's his best movie. Can you rank Flanagan's TV shows in your order of preference? Yeah, if I could remember what I put last time. I'm really excited for it because it's not horror. So I'm excited for it. Just in general, because I think it'll be very different from everything he's kind of done in the past. But as far as his shows go, I think I still, like, despite my Poe bias, my super strong Poe bias, I still think my favorite out of all of them is Hill House. And then I would probably go House of Usher, Midnight Mass. I don't know, man. Midnight Mass I might even put over Usher as well. Because it's just so tight. It's such a good story. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Hill House, Midnight Mass, House of Usher, Bly Manor, and Midnight Club. Actually, yeah, Bly Manor, then Midnight Club, I think. Like, depending on my mood, those two could alterate. But I think that's my thingamabob there. My rankings. The Stuff, a.k.a. Insomnia. Yes. Exactly. Thank you for entertaining us with your content. Well, thank you. I mean, again, thank you guys for just watching my dumb ass. For real. How are you going to celebrate the 100K? I'm open to suggestions. I don't really have anything locked and loaded right now. Like I mentioned, Jackbox is an idea. We did that last time, except if I lost the round, I would have to do hot ones, but I don't know. I don't want to repeat the same thing again. And as somebody said before, you're celebrating 50K. Why are you torturing yourself? And I was like, I thought it would be funny. As I'm sitting there, my mouth is on fire and my intestines are hating me more than they already do. So I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. Since you're reacting to anime One Piece now, will you react to other anime as well, like Jujutsu Kaisen? It is on the list of things that I want to get around to. That, Demon Slayer, and a few others, so we will see. I'm very wary about anime, just because it can be very deathy for channels, man. So yeah, live stream quiz. Like what exactly do you mean? Don't thank us. We should thank you for making such great fucking videos. For me, I watch every single vid you put out, and it keeps me very entertained. I really appreciate that. Coming in through all of the videos. If you are being honest, man, that is some dedication. Hell yeah. I really appreciate that, though. It starts at 100K, but soon he will rule the world. Indy will be okay. I hope my poor little boy will, man. I mean, I named him that because like when he was born, he was the first one to explore 90% of the house. Like he was just always off on his own, climbing, exploring, way more than any of the other ones were. And I was just like, that's my Indiana. And I just like, when he hurt his foot, I was like, no, I hope he can still explore the caves and the temples and Tomb Raid and all this kind of stuff. And yeah, it's not stopping him. I just hope he's not in pain, because cats very rarely let you know when they're hurting. Kitty. I read that as King of Titties, which would be nice, but it is not true. That is more accurate. King of Kitties. How many cats did you say you had? I got 2, and they're like kids around my small apartment. Well, I don't have 15, but there are 15 in my house at the moment. Yeah, I rescued 2 mothers over the course of a couple of months. The first one resulted in the 6 that we have that involves Indy and his siblings. And then I just rescued another mom and her kittens a few weeks ago. And I've got homes lined up for them once they are old enough for me to separate them. And then, yeah. Do all the cats get along? No. All the kittens seem to, barring one, Mary of all people, does not really like any of the other kittens. But all the other ones, all his other siblings, they're completely fine with them. Mimi doesn't like any of the cats at all, other than Jumba. Jumba tolerates pretty much all of them, but he doesn't stay in the house long enough to really kind of get used to anybody. And as long as they don't get in their face, the new batch's mama don't really get too upset. She kind of keeps to herself. Have I seen the scores for Joker Folie à Deux? If so, what do you think? I haven't seen the score. Oh wait, no. Weren't they like kind of floating around rotten? I don't know if that's changed, but I think I have. And it wasn't looking too great. It was pretty mixed. Which is kind of, I mean, it's doing something different. I'm kind of not surprised with it being completely like a whole other direction with what they're attempting with this movie from what it sounds like. You sound like Moxie when you said Millie. That was the point. Come here. Come here, Millie. This is Millie. Yeah, from this is one of Indy's siblings. She was the only girl in that entire batch. Millie. Sauron has his fingers and many pies. Yeah. Wait, is that the phrase? I thought it was in many pies, or I've got a lot of fingers and so many pies. Anyway, not really sure if you listen to much rock music, but have you heard the new Linkin Park singer with the new? Yes. Linkin Park's my favorite band. Like the first band I ever fell in love with too. So yes, I heard that news. I know they're already kind of facing some semblance of controversy, which has been at least one of the, I think, major aspects of it has been addressed already. And it's something we've talked about on the channel before, about the way the internet likes to react to certain things and whatever. We've talked about it. But yeah, I heard about it. She sounds great. Like you're never gonna replace Chester, but she's a good fit for the band, and it's nice to see that the band is trying to move forward. So I'm excited to see what they do. The new track sounds really good, and her covers of some of the old songs sound really good. So here's hoping everything works out in the end. Hello there. It's Morbin time. What's up, Sketch? Is that potential Helluva reactor real rejects? I don't know. Greg said something in his birthday live stream. What did Greg say? Have you tried to look at the Japanese version of Terminator Zero after you reacted to the 3 episodes? No, I have not gone back to rewatch any of those. I just simply have not had the time. Yeah, no. Right now, I've just been English only on that show. I still think you should react to Ralph Bakshi's work, like up to, in my opinion, his magnum opus, American Pop, because I love his stuff. I'm not sure what you are referring to be honest. But maybe I'll have to look on too. Jackbox. I've been subscribed to you off and on since season 2 of The Mandalorian. What do you mean off and on? You better not have ever touched that unsubscribe button. Is that what you're admitting to me right now? How dare you? Beetle sauce. Nice. I mean, if you count I'm Don Tai as a reaction YouTuber, he has, I think, 2.5 million or something like that. I don't know who that is, to be honest. I'll have to look them up. Dad jokes keep on natural like urine. Maybe 200K is a little bit more reasonable of a target than 1 million. I was just one step at a time. Baby steps. Baby steps. As someone who has been waiting for the official first episode to come out for Hazbin since the pilot dropped, I think it wasn't worth the wait. Not saying it's bad, but not worth the wait. I don't know, man. Like, the pilot's good, but I don't think it matches the energy of the show. I don't know. I didn't live with it for 4 years, building up anticipation and hype and all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm sure, like, over the course of the years, though, with all the live streams and Q&As and stuff like that, there was a lot of ideas floated, a lot of, fan canon, like head canon speculations, and, all these things. And there's, like, you get these 8 episodes, 23, 25-minute episodes, and it's just, that's it. You waited 4 years and it's gone. I can kind of get that, but, like, that's just the nature of the biz in that way. So, like, I don't know. Don't leave it to me to project. I've finished Terminator Zero. It was good. It was a little slow for me, but the last 2 episodes were great. I'm excited to get back into it. I'm hoping to record, I think tomorrow. I think is what I'm planning on doing, but we will see. Hopefully everything stays on track. What's up, good vibes? Congrats on 100K. Found you during the end of Black Lightning Season 4. Hell yeah. You're my favorite reactor, and I always love your review after watching even more than the reaction part. Where did 2 go? There you are. You're just one of those people that I can listen to talk for hours and not get bored. Here's to many more years of success. Well, thank you so much, man. Really. Thank you so fucking much. And I know we don't always see eye to eye, but, that's what makes a lot of the conversation super fun. Because we can have respectful disagreements, except when you are completely disrespectful over your opinions in Scream 2, which you're wrong about, but it's okay. My opinion has softened on it recently. Oh, I think that was a continuation of you talking about the Hazbin season proper. I'm glad you've softened on it, though. Which of these shows win trophy for the funniest? Family Guy, American Dad, Simpsons, or King of the Hill? I mean, maybe there's more jokes or laughs in Family Guy as a total, but, like, it ran out of steam real quick for me. Like, after season 3 or 4, it just kind of got kind of stale. But I love King of the Hill the whole way through, and I can't wait for the revival, assuming that's still getting made. So, I mean, out of those, King of the Hill is definitely my favorite. But now I'm just like, is it funnier? Yeah, I'm gonna stick with King of the Hill. Dude, what about seeing Tom Bombadil in Rings of Power? That was wild. I loved that scene so much. Rory Kinnear did a fantastic job with that. I can't wait to see more interactions with them because we are still there. So, I don't know. I love the enigma around him, and we didn't really get any answers either. It was like he gave nothing but non-answers, which is perfectly fitting. So, I don't know. I liked all that. I've been subscribed for a short amount of time. I absolutely love your videos and content. Continuation. When it comes to Arcane, Hazbin Hotel, Helluva Boss, Legend of Vox Machina, etc., all your reactions are so pure, genuine, and come from the heart. Huge congrats again on 100K. Thank you so much, Horse Lover. I really, really do appreciate all that. Like, hey, new, old, whatever, I love you guys, no matter what. Let's see. What's up, Craig? Congrats on 100K. Just wondering who your favorite Doctor Who villain / alien is. Daleks. It's just so easy, Daleks. I did like the Weeping Angels, but the more they kept showing up, the less interesting they got. The first one was the best one. The second time was a little okay, and just like they get less, I don't know, they get less cool every time we interact with them. But my childhood obsession was the Sea Devils. The Sea Devils are really good. But I just the Daleks. I absolutely love the angry little bastards. Because it's just like you have these little hate-filled little rust buckets with the silly-ass voice, but they're just like, they will murder you. Like, I don't know. It's just like, it's hilarious to me. Have you seen how Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare and Bambi look like? I haven't. I haven't seen the trailer. I know they exist. I know they've put stuff out for them, but I actually haven't looked at any of said things. What's up? Yeah, again, how do you keep a house tidy / nothing being destroyed with 15 cats? Also, kind of jealous that you have that many soft cuddly animals. I only have the one. I'm only supposed to have one. But, we won't talk about that bit. Well, the funny thing about that is, you don't. Things break, things get torn up, and, there's just shit everywhere. Like, they love paper towels, and they don't stay in rolls for very long. It's, insane. Kool-Aid Man would say, oh yeah, and spray Kool-Aid all over the Avengers and put the Infinity Gauntlet on, stamp his fingers, and turn the planet into a peanut. What the fuck, Sean? That was so random. I know you were talking about him fighting Dr. Doom earlier, which again is random in and of itself, but what the hell? What's up, Nathalie? How are you? First time in a live chat here. Was pulled here by the 2027 date on the title. Oh, Jesus. So Omni can do time travel. Wait a second. Oh, oop. We are here for the future. I corrected that. Wow, whoopsie. The dwarves just don't do it for me. Was not on my Omni bingo card. I mean, it's just the concept. They're just goofy. I don't know. They're okay. And please don't take that out of context, anybody. We are talking about Snow White. I usually don't catch a live, so hi. Well, thank you. Well, welcome. Try to do these every weekend. But thank you for showing up, Darkly. I like that. Darkly I shine. The oxymoron of it all. It's like counter. Hell yeah. Also recommend If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device by Brava Alphabusa, or every Warhammer faction explained by Bricky as a gateway into the world of Warhammer 40k. Are these videos channels? I'm a little confused as to what I'm looking at. What these recommendations are, rather. Got 100k, congrats, man. Thank you so much. You have 3 more cats than I do. I'm glad to know I'm not the only one stockpiling furry little creatures. I didn't plan on it, man. The first round, like, we had been taking care of the mama for like months. And she was just this tiny little thing. She still hates me. Hates me to death. Won't let me anywhere near her. The second I enter a room, it's just like she will not take her eyes off me. She's always looking at what I'm doing. Couldn't care less what I do with her children, but she won't have anything to do with me. But we caught her in a trap because we noticed she was pregnant. She was tiny already. She was just outside on her own, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna bring her in, take care of them. Let her give birth to them in somewhere safe and clean or whatever, and then we'll try to divvy them out. Ended up getting way too attached to the kittens, and then, well, never got rid of them. She's still in here. She basically just lives as an afterthought in the house, really. Because again, she won't let me anywhere near her. So I had to get like an actual like animal control net and gloves. Anytime I actually have to administer medicine to her, it has to be done forcibly, not willfully, unfortunately. Yeah, didn't intend on keeping them, but I got way too attached. I've been trying to not do that with this batch. But yeah, I don't know. It's really hard. There's the one, the last one that we managed to get out of the AC vent the next day. It was all by itself, poor little thing. And we thought we got them all, and it was just Floor and the mother. But it turns out, thank God, I checked the next morning and put more food out overnight because it lured that last one out. Otherwise, we would have locked it back up and it would have been stuck in the house. But I kept checking every morning for the next week after that just to make sure we didn't miss one. And there that little guy was. I'm a little attached to that one, unfortunately, but I can't swing it, man. Huge congrats. Actually, I already read that one. Have 15 cats in total. Hell yeah. Congrats on getting 100K. How would I rank the 3 High School Musical movies? 3, 1, 2. But I think 2 has some of the better songs. It's just 2's story is kind of just okay. But 3's my favorite out of the whole bunch. 1's just iconic, and 2 has all the songs, but I just think the plot's a little the weakest in 2. So that's the only thing. If we're talking songs, it's probably 2, 3, 1 for me. But if we're talking everything in together, it's 3, 1, 2. What is a movie you love but know it's objectively shit? The Room. The Room, for sure. Amazing Spider-Man 2. I love the opening swing, and we are rewatched Gwen clips. Hell yeah. Random, but hell yeah. Got told today that I'm going to Harry Potter Studios in London in November, and I've never been there before. I'm so excited. That sounds like a lot of fun. I would still love to go to that one, like the Universal Park one of these days. I think that would be super cool. I don't know why, but Sonic 3 and Arcane Season 2 are the only things that I got so much goosebumps for. Just hearing Keanu Reeves' voice in Shadow is just so epic, and seeing the madness in Arcane Season 2 has made me have shivers. I think I'm right there with you. As far as things I'm seeing for anything coming out for the rest of the year, I think those are the 2 biggest things for sure. India's living up to his namesake and going on invitations. Let's see. Omni, please convince Nick Collins that we should get another cat. We have one, and he is my partner. Oh, hell yeah. Did not know that. Get another cat. It was extremely funny. Live stream quiz. Did we get clarification on what this meant, Ginger? I'm sure I will find out eventually. Do same again, but every round is the bomb. That's like worse. That's worse than what I did last time. That's evil. You are not wrong to include that little devil emoji. 100K people watching Omni following becoming Omni. Yep. Even when he sleeps. No. Pop culture, movies, and TV. Geeky things that we all watch and why we're here. But like how I don't understand like how it would be staged. Like how would we, like, would you guys be asking me trivia questions? Would I be asking you trivia questions? I'm confused. Unless we do like a trivia game. I know like we could do like, maybe this would work, because there's like genre themed settings you can do in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? What was that? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game that exists. I've seen some people play. You can like choose it to only be locked into certain types of questions. So maybe it's something like that. Maybe I'll look into that. But I think it's like you have to buy add-ons to lock it into certain things like that, or have a certain level in order to, well, I don't know. I'll figure that out. Omit adventures, not invitations. Whoops. I figured that's what you meant, but I still read it as you wrote it. I imagine Indy wearing a teeny Indiana Jones hat. We did get at one point a little cowboy hat that we were going to put on Jumba, but he just hates it. So we still have that around somewhere. I may have to try to get him on there. Get him to wear that. Do all the cats get along? I answered that one earlier. You're becoming a cat lady. That I am. We sadly lost a cat earlier this week. Such a crappy way to start September, to be honest. Hey, right there with you, horse. Right there with you. Well, I mean, to be fair, it wasn't mine, but it was the kitten of one of the cats I've literally been taking care of since it was a kitten. Like, it's not any of the ones like that we take care of in here, but it's a local neighborhood stray that has frequented our house for over a year. It had a sibling at one point. I don't know whatever happened to them. Its code name was Handsome. This one's code name is Floof. And I don't know what happened to him, but she still comes around, and yeah, this was one of hers, and I'm assuming she lost that whole litter now at this point. So I don't know. I personally feel responsible for every cat in the neighborhood, even though that's not really how I should feel, but that's how my brain works. I love the work you do for the cat community in your area. It's stressful. And these fucking raccoons, man. I swear, it'd be a little bit cheaper if I didn't also end up feeding those little bastards. If he puts a cat suit and starts stealing, though. I just go full Catwoman. That's what I'll need to do to start affording all these bastards. Where can I find this version of the Hazbin music? Let me link it. It's a Djembe's channel. So there's this. And they have another one, but then there's this this one that I use every now and then too for Look My Way, or not Look My Way, You'll Be Okay. What's up, Michael? How are you? For 100K, Omni makes an OnlyFans, but it's just him posting cute cat pics and X-Files gush videos, and show a bit of of Dick Grayson cosplay. You know, wouldn't that be the bait and switch? And you snarky little fuck. I was so fun. You guys have known, if you guys have been around for any length of time, I don't read ahead and I don't proof these half the time, so I'm discovering the message as I'm getting through it, and like, I swear, there was a hesitation in my brain that when I got to, and it shows a little bit of dick, and I was like, I had like, there was a literal like loading sign popping up in my brain right then and there. I was like, oh no. And then I kept reading, and it got okay. What's up, Ian? How are you? On August 28th, I officially finished my Dark Avenger story, and I'm typing it up now. It's so good that I'm going to try and get Kevin Feige to read it, and I'm not even playing. It's 262 pages. Hell yeah. Congrats on just getting it done. What's up, Jazzy? Pretty kitty. She is a pretty kitty. She's a stinky kitty, but she is a pretty kitty. I think it's in the late 50s. It might be because it's so different than the first film, but how is that bad exactly? Are we talking about Snow White again? I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember at this point. I think. And again, it's not that it's bad. I just don't care. I just don't like the story. I just like it just doesn't do anything for me. There was an article that came out this week that said Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix. Why did I say it like that? Apparently, we wrote a bunch of / a ton of folie à deux. Oh, interesting. Huh, okay. Hybrid Theory and Meteora are still unmatched in my opinion. Oh, 100%. Dude, I remember between Hybrid Theory and Meteora, I was in the Linkin Park fan club. Was a thing at the time. Don't know if it still is. And I remember just watching the countdown and checking it every day for whatever reason. Not that I knew it would change anything, but I was like the countdown clock for the release of Meteora was something I always stayed tuned in. I even had like the Linkin Park DC edition shoes that you could only get from the fan club at the time. The amount of hate Emily has had is unreal. Like Chester's wife seems to have given her blessing. Do people think that would have happened if any of the accusations were even slightly true? Or that the band would have chosen Emily if she's been accused of had any basis? And again, it's like we talked about. And her statement kind of corroborates what I said, what I had mentioned before when we talk about these sorts of things. Like, look at it this way. If your best friend, your family member, your significant other, just out of nowhere, got accused by somebody that they were a murderer or something of the sort, you know, you'd be like, the fuck? No, I know them. I know that they wouldn't do anything like that. And then, you know, you would back them up. You'd be like, you would corroborate your person, your friend, your family member, your lover, whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, the people close to you, you try to vouch for them at the end of the day. If they are friends like they appeared to be, and this goes for that 70s show cast as well for speaking up in the same situation. And most of them have said the same thing. Once you get there and then you see the evidence, you see the stuff, and then if you still see all that and you're still defending, that's when we got a problem. But going into it, like she said, all that opens their eyes, shows them a whole other person than they thought they were with, and it's just like Ted Bundy. No one thought he did what he did, and then the shit came out, and they're like, holy shit, what the fuck? I thought I knew this guy. You know, I don't know. It's just like a different way to look at it. Like, it's just the internet, and we're ready to jump on people for doing certain things because we feel like we got all the story when we really don't at the time. It is what it is. But the flip side of that is the Scientology stuff. And that's a whole other can of worms, but most people seem to have been very latched on to the court aspect of it, you know? And I don't know. It is what it is. But people are very easy to jump the gun on a lot of situations like that, no matter what it is, and they're not putting themselves in that situation at all. Now, like I said, if she was still friends with, or still stood by, or any of them still stood by it after everything came out and proved his guilt, that's a whole other can of worms. And from what we've seen, does not appear to be the case. But yeah, I don't know. Is what is. Now, where did I leave off? Looking to adopt a cat this week from a shelter. Hell yeah. That Greg and Roxy are planning on reacting to Helluva Boss at some point. Okay, well then, yes, that is who I was talking to, because he was asking me about the reactions to it, about the logistics about it, or if I ran into any issues while reacting to it. So yeah, I gave them my advice and all of that. Let's see. Terminator Zero was amazing in my opinion. Definitely a great birthday present. Hell yeah. Just finished reacting to season 1 of The Mandalorian. Those last 2 episodes. Yeah, those last 2 episodes are pretty damn good. Live stream reaction to the X-Files. Well, it's not a half bad idea. Anyway. Not sure if you're a fan of Devil May Cry. Huge fan of Devil May Cry. Or Dragon's Dogma. Never played that in my life. But the lead director of DMC in 4 and 5, creative director of DD, and Hideki Itsuno has officially left Capcom. What's your opinion on his games? I mean, his games have been pretty damn solid. Are you actually going to leave me? Okay. She finally stood her ground and was like, okay, it's time for me to go. Well, I mean, out of those, I've only played the Devil May Cry games, so I can speak for 3, 4, and 5, and they are fantastic games. I'm sad though, then, that, you know, given how amazing 5 was, that they won't have him on board if they do 6. So I don't know. But yeah, I mean, as far as it goes, I mean, that sucks. I'm not sure if there's like what the reasoning is behind it. Hopefully it's not like we left on bad terms, but I don't know. I mean, a lot of the games, as far as that they've dabbled in that I have played, they've all been really solid games. Starting Vox Machina soon, since season 3 is coming up here, seems like a good excuse to hop on the train. I like the trailer, so I hope it's good. Going to enjoy your reactions after. Hell yeah. I think you'll like it. I think you'll like it. It's entered my top 10 favorite shows of all time right now. But I am a little biased, to be fair. X Cabinet should be the spin-off name. I don't know if I'm keeping up with all these things, because I don't know what this was even referring to. Have I seen the Sandman Funko Pops? I haven't. I have not. I'm gonna have to look those up. The 90s Beetlejuice animated series is currently on Tubi. Really? Oof. I've been rewatching it. It's so nostalgic. Dude, I watched so much of that show, man. I loved that shit, like, when I was a kid. If I have some time, I might have to Tubi it up. What's up, Kat? Sorry, late to the stream. Congrats on the 100K again, and hope you got the gift. I did. I got a couple of things. I think I got some messages saying like some other stuff's coming in, so I haven't opened anything. So I got the beginnings of what appears to be a pile. So I'll probably open them a little bit later. But I'll try to either do a video or a live stream. But whenever I get around to it, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it'll be fine. But yes, I did get the package. Let's see. Are you just now finding out about the animated Beetlejuice series? Ah, iconic. Congrats on the 100K subs. I've been looking for good Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. reactions when I found you. So excited for your journey on this show. Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Sorry about the break this week, but I just could not in good health make it happen. I have no idea how long I've been subscribed for. I know it's been a while, but congrats on your achievement. Thank you so much, Summer. You have definitely been here for a hot minute, that's for sure. Not exactly sure how long, but you've definitely been here for a while. Nah, disrespect the Weeping Angels. I think you meant don't, but it says dong. Those are the best villains there is. Hey, Peter. That was awful. This is not war, this is pest control. Is still my favorite Dalek quote. That's a really good one, for sure. I always say that Viv should have stayed as the lead animator for Hazbin and Helluva and bring in someone else as head writer because she makes some really cool characters. Part 2? Like Angel, Alistair, but her writing style could use some work, like her main comedic shtick is swears equal funny, you know? I mean, I think the swears equal funny. Not that by themselves, but the situations are funny. I don't know. I like all the ones written by her. But I don't know. I don't really pay attention half the time when I'm just kind of watching, though. That sentence was goofy. Probably. What's up, Craig? Greetings from Liverpool, UK. If you could create any movie of your choosing, which genre would you go for and what director would you want to helm it? Like, if I could create it in a movie, it'd probably be like a horror, and probably Mike Flanagan. Because why not? It's Mike Flanagan. Hell yeah. Ooh. Well, you said genre. Horror, sci-fi, thriller, mystery. Yeah. Didn't even notice it said 2027. Yeah, obviously I didn't. Then the anti-hero 6 would show up and fight Kool-Aid Man, Morbius, and I would say I am Morbius, snap his fingers, fix the planet, and get rid of taxes. Sean, what are you on? You're turning into Catman. Yes, Catman, like Fairly Odd Parents. Are there any movies you are going to say, screw the channel, I'm watching this in the theater? Oh, I do that all the time. You know, the last one was Alien Romulus. I went and saw it in theaters. Like 95% of the time, I will watch a movie in the theater if I have the time. It's just this year, it's been really hard to get to the theater. But I mean, Sonic 3, I'm going to the movie theater. I'm going to see that in the theater. Beetlejuice, I'm going to try to see in the theater. I was going to see The Crow, but I am not quite as thrilled to check out that movie at this point, so I may wait or just skip. Instead, I did finally finish the actual graphic novel, though. Instead of going to see the movie, I just ended up buying the book and reading it that weekend. Twister's reaction could be a thing. I do not go to movie theaters for free. No. I mean, I pay the monthly membership at the theater, so it's like $20, and as much as I go, but the fucking snacks keep going up. It was like $30 for a drink and popcorn last time I went. That's insane. Omni, I like Scream 2. I love the Scream franchise. I'll enjoy them all. I'm just saying it's the weakest for me. Maybe a rewatch will change, but I don't know. But luckily, we agree on way more than we disagree. That we do. That we do. There is great potential in that show. I just want to see it to its fullest, you know? I do wish that the seasons were either longer or they could have longer episodes, because I think that is one of the, like, in hindsight, some of the hang-ups I kind of have with this first season of Hazbin Hotel is that the storyline is, in the grand scheme of things, kind of, I don't know, it just goes by so fast. Like, there's so much pacing and stuff like that that just, like, I feel like we needed a little more room to breathe and flesh out some of these characters. I haven't seen the Scream movies yet. Well, you should fix that. Stockpiling, the cutest hoarding ever. That's true. Could be worse. I could be hoarding much more terrible things. Mama Cat hates you. Well, technically, you are her kidnapper. It all really started, I think, because she was curious because the baby daddy is Jumba. So, like, he comes and goes inside the house and has for over a year now at this point. So, like, she was head over heels with him. She was following him around all the time. So, like, when I would leave the back door open, she started getting really curious and she tried to come in, but I needed to shut the door. And one of the times she did come in, start snooping around. She did a loop and then she just left. Then another time she came in and then there was just a bunch of bugs outside. So I shut the door, and when she got fed up and turned around, the door was shut. And I tried to open it, but then she freaked out and just started running, darting through the house. And I was like, oh shit, well, I gotta get her to get to the door. So I traumatized the poor girl long ago, and I don't think it never got better past that point. Like, yeah, it is, I don't think I'm ever gonna win her over at this point. So what you're saying is you and yours are foster failures. Failed to foster in that part of fostering is letting them leave. Yeah, 100% at this point. To be honest, what got me into Warhammer 40k was just the fan-made video called Astartes. It's 13 minutes and so well made, better than most professional made projects. I watched like a lore video at one point to try to break down certain aspects of it, but I don't know. Maybe I need something like that. If you gave me something like My Name is Bife, but for Warhammer, I might be able to absorb it. If I had it my way, I would still be living in a house and become a crazy old cat lady. I think that's what we all should do. The Dark Avengers is basically a ground level story with a crossover between the Avengers and the Defenders. It's grounded, but has huge ramifications for the MCU. The ending is quite explosive. Hell yeah. Also, Brava, Abafasa, and Bricky are Warhammer Faction Explained is a 2-part video. The Emperor TTS, a series that was abruptly canceled because of 2 reasons. Okay. I mean, if I have a time, I might try to check them out, but there's a strong chance I may forget. Do you remember that cat lady from The Simpsons? I unfortunately do not. I've never watched a significant amount of Simpsons. The Room is goated. The Room is goated. Whatever react to the High School Musical series, it's pretty good. Just like with the Scream series, on pure just fundamentals. If you voted for it, if it won a poll, yeah, but I feel like they should not exist. I feel like the Scream series is its existence. It could be good, but its existence just spits into the concept of Scream. And High School Musical, the series, kinda does that to me too, but who knows? Maybe one day I will give it a fair shake, but its existence rubs me the wrong way. The lead creator had a son and wanted to focus on him, and 2, they stopped because the Games Workshop, Warhammer IP holder, has a zero tolerance policy for fan-made work they can't make money from. I mean, that's most things with a copyright, unless they're really, really cool about it, which is very rare. There's been some awesome animated series this year and more to come. Yeah, I'm flirting around with the idea of expanding upon just a couple more animated projects. We'll see how that goes. I wonder when the Vision when White Vision will come back. Probably in the Vision series, whenever that comes out. Do the one chip challenge. I'm not sure to make a whole thing around that though. I don't know, it's your channel. This was about the trivia thing, about how to go about that. I think I came up with an okay way around that. Which Harry Potter house am I in? Hufflepuff. I used to always think I was a Ravenclaw, but in the end of the day, I was only fooling myself. I'm pretty much a Hufflepuff. I know I took the test multiple times, and every time I still got Hufflepuff. So I've conceded by this point. Hegemonic Vision. Who's my rare pair media relationships? The ships that aren't really canon, but you ship them even if they aren't popular, like Daredevil and Black Cat. Finn and Poe. I would have totally been fine with that being a real thing. But realistically, I don't know. Most of the ships that I ship are canon ships. I'm doing the thing, by the way. Yeah, I mean, I'm basic. I'm a basic bitch when it comes to that. I can't think of a non-canon ship that I've really been into. That's the closest I can come up with. I mean, I guess Din and Boke also kind of... I would have definitely been down for that, but I guess that's not where they wanted to take that, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, I can't think of much else. Ah, yes, my favorite quiz show. Who wants to be a millenary? Gryffindor. Will I watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Slingshot? I have no idea what that is. The Day After Tomorrow had a sequel announced recently. I'm really not sure how you do a sequel that isn't essentially just a retread of the first movie. Yeah, I have no idea how you do that. Yeah, I'm right there with you on that one. Have I seen Blindways The Room reaction? Yes, I have. I've seen most people's reactions to The Room. Philosophical question. Do you think cats dream about their owners when they're asleep? I would like to think so. We definitely know they dream, but I always ask myself, what are they dreaming? What be going on up there? Have I seen the guy on TikTok and YouTube that goes out walking saying hi to the neighborhood cats? No, I have not. That sounds like a fun little wholesome little video to check out though. The Day After Tomorrow's tomorrow? What would you even call it? So you're the Lord of the Cats. Somewhat, at this point. Always thought raccoons look like little burglars. They are little burglars. Like, they can scale fucking the tree climbing up to our back deck, the back deck itself. They do gymnastics to get over the railing. They're little slippery little bastards. And there's like 6 of these fuckers out there now. It used to just be 1, which turned into 2, which now is... Then it went down to 1 again, and then it was 2 again, and this year it's fucking 6. If it's nighttime and any of the neighborhood cats come around and they're like, hey, feed us, help, help. I have to either sit out on the deck while they eat, which is already problematic because they get sketched out if I'm just standing there. But if otherwise, like sometimes even less than a minute, if I put food out at night, it can sometimes take less than a minute from the point I try to give it to the cat to when there is now a horde of raccoons on my deck. And at this point, all the food's now gone, and the cats that were supposed to get it now still don't have any food, and now I gotta buy more food because these stupid raccoons are stealing the food that's supposed to go to the cats, and now I'm out of fucking cat food. Ah! Sorry. And I don't want to hurt them. I don't want to do anything like that. I mean, like, sometimes I get really pissed off about it, but I won't actually hurt them because then that'll just make me sad. But, like, I've called pest control. I've called animal control. They said there's nothing they can do about it. I don't know. Useless. Useless. What is the point? That's your job. We do have a singular possum. I'm cool with possums. They're fine. I rarely see the guy. But these raccoons are little terrorists. I'm just potentially waiting on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 4. No rush, but man, it's one of my favorite seasons. Super excited to get to that. Is Vampire Diaries and the Originals on my list of shows to watch for the future? It is. It is on the one for the polls as well. There you go. There's an ID for 100K stream. Wear a cat costume and do jackpots. This is me sitting here in a cat suit, or just a cat costume. Get me a cat onesie, a kigurumi. So glad I could give your brain the freeze/loading spin sign for a moment. Yep, it's not that difficult, but it made it happen. Mission accomplished. Good vibes. That was Joker 2. Snow White was out in 1937. I saw that the critics who watched Joker 2 gave it a 59%. Even IGN gave it a 5. 5 is mediocre, so I'm assuming they're saying it's bad, I'm guessing. I'm sure it's different, so we will see. We'll see. I'll judge it for myself. There was a lot of mixed opinions when it came to the first movie as well, even though overall it was fairly well received. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. To celebrate, can you cosplay as the Riddler in a green and make a threat to the Batman? Maybe. Maybe one day. Was talking about the Joker sequel. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Snow White is revolutionary for its time, but now today it's fine. It's just not standing shoulder to shoulder with the recent animation projects. That's literally what I said. I mean, like I said, outside of its historical significance for art, animation, and film itself, it's fine. Really like Omni's room. Every video color lights the Green Ranger helmet and the Funko posters. You can see that well. Yeah. One of my favorites is Linkin Park's Reanimation album. I don't mind the remix albums, but I don't prefer any of them over the original versions for me. I seen a review for Joker 2 that said, bad on purpose. Side note, I love the Joker in a healthy way. Gotta preface that. And I'm very intrigued by the second and enjoy the trailer so far. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my mind open about it. We'll see how it goes though. At the minimum, I respect them for going into the sequel and not playing it safe. Amen to that. What do you think about the animated Twilight coming soon? Why? We'll see. I've seen all the movies, so who knows? Maybe we'll watch it. I have no idea what you're all talking about with this Linkin Park section. I'll have to Google it. Please do. Would I ever wear a cat suit? Maybe. I'm seeing the new Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. reaction. Yeah, okay. Hell yeah. Would you want to react to your favorite episodes of The X-Files or hate react to your worst episodes? I mean, if I had to pick between the two, I'd love to react to like some of my favorite episodes of the show. I think that'd be fun. I mean, there's not any episodes that I would hate react to. I mean, the one I probably there's like one episode I really like. I never do, but when I'm rewatching it, there are times where I'm like, man, I would just love to fast forward past this episode, but I never do. Never do. Also, what's up, Dion? Loved your Addict reaction today. There's an animatic of the song Valentino, a cover by Paranoid DJ. Would love to see a reaction to that. The animatic isn't canon, but was by a SB artist on both shows. I might check it out. I don't know if I'll react to it. You know, I was trying to keep it to like canon stuff, but who knows? I'll keep my mind open. It's Isaac, no different voice actors. Let's see. What's up, Noober? Saw Mad Max and Road Warrior. 1 is incredibly bloated, but 2 was a damn good time. Can't wait to check our reactions to them. Yeah, I'm kind of right there. 1 is one of the weaker ones in the entire series to me. Yeah, but 2 is definitely one of my favorites for sure. I really enjoy 2. Sometime soon, gonna need a new Omni top 10 shows list with all the great stuff you've watched these past few years. I'm getting so conflicted on my listing right now because like I need more than 10 spots. You know, it sucks. There's just so many good shows we've watched here recently. I'm so pissed that they canceled Dead Boy Detectives. I really loved it. Damn you, Netflix. And I know this is kind of probably didn't help the situation, but I'm pretty sure myself and I know a lot of people that thought the same thing. I saw the trailer and I thought Netflix is canceling this. I don't think it's going to do well enough for them to greenlight a second season. And for that reason, I wanted to wait and see what happened, so I didn't watch it. And that probably didn't help its case to survive. But I know a lot of people that did the same thing. Love that the Addict reaction came out after the 100K milestone. Hell yeah, that was the reward. That was it. Darkly, Netflix always canceling shows. This one I'm not surprised by, though. Congrats on 100K. Thank you, Gabby. How did you get into doing reaction videos? It really just started off just because I didn't have anybody to talk to about the shows that I was watching. And, you know, I stumbled upon a couple of channels like Real Rejects and a couple of others that were doing these reaction videos because I was watching them to kind of, as you do, recapture the excitement of something you love through the eyes of someone watching it for the first time. And I'd always wanted to do a channel for the longest time. I just kept putting it off. Like the old Channel Awesome days was what really kind of inspired me to want to do it, to talk about shows and talk about all these different things, you know, that I love. And I never got around to it. And then it just got to this point where me and my friends rarely hang out because of the way life unfortunately falls the older you get. And I just didn't have an outlet for it. And I just got so exhausted not being able to talk about anything. I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll, you know, having watched some of these reaction videos, maybe I'll do a reaction video and use the video itself as like an icebreaker to talk about the thing I want to talk about. And then it just kind of went on from there. So it's like, you know, I might not be hanging out with my friends on the couch watching these shows anymore, but now I'm sitting here watching them with you guys. So it's like I'm still watching the shows that I want to watch and have an outlet to talk about them where I feel like I'm being heard, and like I can also read your all's feedback and all that kind of stuff. It creates like a little bit of a conversation, even if we're not in the same room. So it's been my kind of coping mechanism for not being able to hang out with the people that I used to be able to hang out with, for the most part. X-Files equals X-Cabinet. Ah, okay, I get you now. I meant to say don't, but my thumb put a G instead of a T. I knew what you meant, thankfully. I watched this week's episode and then was confused when I didn't see your video, but of course, it's understandable. I appreciate that, Lord of Fire. Let's see. Netflix kind of messed up with my shows, man. That they did. Twister's reaction? Maybe. I mean, I think it's actually still in theaters, but man, I just have not had the time or energy. You know, I made the time for Romulus, and even like I said in my reaction, I went to that like on 3 hours of sleep, and I was like, had I not been interested in the movie, there's a strong chance I could have just passed out in the theater. But thankfully, I enjoyed the movie enough, it kept me awake. And I really dug it. But yeah, my theater's not playing Twisters anymore, so maybe a reaction. We'll see. I've got the one for the poll that I need to work on here soon, and I've got Inside Out 2 that I'm going to be doing here soon. So, because I missed that while I was in theaters too, so I'm going to try to do that. So, who knows? Twisters may end up on the list sometime soon. Michael gets in the movie theater for free. I addressed that. I do not. Might want to wait to watch the rebooted Crow and watch it at home and take a shot for every bad. Yeah. I mean, the things I have heard make me cringe. Speaking of, my theater doesn't even have any showings of the Crow anymore. Are you kidding? Wow. It's only been a week, right? It hasn't been that long. Hold on. I want to check one of the other theaters right now. I'm sure the larger, the city theater probably would have something. No. It's gone from there too? Oh, they got Twisters, though. My theater doesn't have Twisters. The city theater has Twisters, though. Okay, let's check Cinemark in Huntington. I just don't want to drive 40 fucking minutes to see a movie, though. God, they don't have it either. It's gone. The fucking Crow is gone. Are you serious? Well, I guess I can't see it. I was actually kind of curious about just giving it a morbid hate watch. But I can't even do that. The Crow 2024 showtimes. Anything near me. Okay, well, this says my theater has it just for whatever reason, not today. And then the Frank Theater has one. Okay, so it's, but the bigger theaters in the area have dropped it. That's so weird. Wow. Okay. Anyway, will I be watching Joker Folie à Deux in theaters too? You bet your ass I will. I saw the first one in like 3 times in theaters. I will definitely be seeing the new one at least once in theaters. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully I enjoy it, you know, because it's going to be divisive, I feel like. If I became John Wick, Netflix and Sony would be my targets. What's your favorite Fairly Odd Parents episode? My favorite is the Channel Chasers episode. That was a really good one. As far as I gotta go with the very first Chip Skylark episode, probably. Those songs I could not get out of my head. I actually just had them on my phone and listened to them back in the day. Oh God, you read the Crow graphic novel? Yes, I did, and it is bleak. But obviously the original film takes some liberties, but it was actually a pretty faithful adaptation, all things considered, which this new one does not appear to be. Watched the OG Crow for the first time of the weekend. The new Crow came out. Still haven't seen that yet, and I thought it was really freaking good. The first one, I love it. I love it. It's really good. At least I think it is. The graphic novel is actually really, like, it's a difficult read in that it's kind of depressing. Not even kind of. It's a depressing thing. It's about grief, loss, sorrow, all these things. And it can be a little trying to get through at times, but it's really good. I think Catman is a real DC character. He's in Brave the Bold, I believe. Really? What? But wasn't Adam West Catman on Fairly Odd Parents as well? Heard rumors of a Deadpool 4 in development. I haven't heard anything from any reliable sources, but who knows? Smile 2, Terrifier 3, Joker 2, Sonic 3, Mufasa. These are my movie theater things to watch. Wicked, I'm definitely going to be seeing in theaters. Sonic 3, Joker. I still haven't seen the first Smile. I haven't seen any of the Terrifiers. And Mufasa is, we'll see. For me. I would John Wick just Sony, so then Disney can have Spider-Man. Fair enough. Let's go. When is the Fast franchise going to introduce aliens? I don't know. After everything that went on, they said this next one, in like a gut reaction, like, I think just way to, I don't know, to recoil from the feedback of the last couple of movies. They said the next one will actually be grounded again, but we'll see. They made a Terrifier 3. I think they are making a Terrifier 3. It's coming out. Oh well, shit. They have made. Then it's not out yet though. Does the Thing have to eat and use the bathroom? That's a good question. I don't know. Mike Flanagan is working on his own take on The Exorcist. He wants it to be the scariest thing he's done. Could be bad considering how often I fudge my pants with his other horror stuff. I did hear about that. I'm down for that, man. Dude, Mike Flanagan, like, I will watch anything that guy makes at this point. I've loved everything he's made, show and film. So yeah, I'm down for that for sure. Plus, he's an X-Files fan, so he gets major bonus points. Millie Smelly? Millie Smelly, that she is. I sent her back your way. I'm still scarred from the second one. Still haven't seen any of them. Apparently there's a scene that the actor who plays Art actually threw up from the scene. Really? I don't know. We'll see. They hyped the shit up out of these things. They were like, oh, everybody in the theater threw up. And I'm just like, did they? Is it that bad? I've never seen any clips from it that were uncensored, so I don't know. Strawberry or blueberry? Strawberry. Recently watched the OG Crow movie and the new one the next day, and my review is no one is touching Brandon's Crow. But the new one is okay. Some aspects are interesting, other parts are eh. That's fair. This is one of those situations where I'm just like, maybe this should have just been another IP. You know? Anyway, gotta go, Omni. We'll watch the rest of the stream later. Once again, congrats, bro. I hope this weekend ends up being way better than the last. Take care. Thank you so much. And take it easy, and I'll hopefully catch you next time. Watch on streaming, not in theater. No! Honestly, I don't know how I feel about the Minecraft trailer. I'm debating if I should even watch it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure how I feel about it either, to be honest. I wonder if there will be a Twister 3 with Daisy Edgar Jones and Glen Powell returning. I mean, who knows? It did pretty well, so I wouldn't be surprised if they make another one. Have ever seen the A-Team? I've actually never. I mean, I know of the A-Team, but I've never actually seen it. Am I doing Halloween stuff in October? Yes. So there's a couple of sequels to films I've already reacted to that I was planning on maybe doing this Halloween. That is the prequel for, what was it called? Orphan? What was that movie called? It was Orphan, right? I don't know why. I said that out loud and it just doesn't sound right. Orphan. Okay. I don't know. When those words left my mouth, it didn't sound correct. And then Happy Death Day 2. I want to watch. So I might try to do, I don't know, something each week, but that might be a little pushing it. I don't know. I do want to do at least those, and then maybe some horror movies I haven't got around to yet. Ravenclaw. Caw-caw, mother fluffers! Hell yeah. HSM series, not what you think. It's not a reboot or a remake. Oh, I know it's not. I know what it is. What's up, Ronan? K-Pasa Omni, congrats on 100K. Can't wait to see the Mike Flanagan's take on the Dark Tower. Dude, just give everything to Flanny. Give good old Flanny all of the stuff. I mean, that would be kind of... I mean, is he doing Dark Tower? I mean, I'd be interested in that too. Dude, you have to check out Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Rednecks. It's a hillbilly song about the Fellowship, and it's hilarious. That sounds like that would be fun as hell to watch. I might have to look into that. Team Hufflepuff. Hell yeah. Can't believe Art the Clown is starting to become an icon. Dude, I see a bunch of Art the Clown cosplayers like every time I go to a convention as of late. It's kind of wild how much this that character's blown up. Poe and me. Finn and Poe, man, I wish. Just caught up to that that non-canon shipping combo. I was not that far behind, and I just magically ended up 30 minutes behind at some point. What's up, Charlie? How are you? Oscar, Isaac, and me. Anywho, I'm about to bounce. See you next time. Also, have you ever seen the Marvel/Lionsgate animated movies? If not, highly recommend them. I've only seen, like, as far as like Marvel animated, not MCU stuff, I've only seen what was it? Wolverine versus Hulk, and I think Thor versus Hulk or whatever that pack was. It was like a 2-for movie DVD that both centered around the Hulk, I think. And I think one had something to do with Thor, and then one was Wolverine versus the Hulk or something. I think that's it. No, I have also seen World War Hulk. That's pretty much it. Other than that, it's just been Spider-Man the Animated Series and X-Men the Animated Series. The Hulk versus stuff. Yes, that's it. Thank you, Noober. You knew what I was talking about. The movies are disgusting, but Art Clown's design is definitely iconic. Marvel is never going to die. Marvel is probably around for the long haul, 100%. Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Slingshot is a small spin-off on Marvel's YouTube about Yo-Yo. I think it came out during season 4. Maybe I'll get around to checking it out. I have to, we'll have to see. If there's an official place to watch it, I need to know that, though. Like, you get the Marvels, but then you get the Guardians of the Galaxy 3. It's true. It's just all over the place sometimes with it, man. Pretty sure the official name of a raccoon is Trash Pandas. No, it is. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. Recently, I watched that movie, Strange Darling. I gotta say, it was wild. It's another movie, man. I've heard some interesting things about it. I kind of want to check it out. Time Man is a bitch, though. Just think about that Sandman episode, What Cats Dream About. Oh, God. I just got sad thinking about that episode. Because it's fucked up. I'm not going to talk about it. Oh, God. Okay. Some Marvel haters are a little too harsh. She-Hulk got beaten up for no reason. I wouldn't say no reason, but it just wasn't for a lot of people, and a lot of people just fucking hate women, apparently. So, it's a lot of the bullshit going on with Star Wars right now. It's very, very, very similar. Wish Eternals was well received. The raccoons are very cute, though. They are really cute, but they're just fucking menaces. Burglars and ninjas. That they are. Do have the one possum. I don't know if it's the one possum. I've only ever seen one at a time. I assume it's the same possum. I'm easy to please, but I like most recent things Marvel released. Some of the movies I've been pretty critical on here as of late. But yeah. Possums scare the shit out of me. Really? I think they're kind of cute. They're not raccoon cute, but they're cute. Possums are cool. I rarely see the guy. Cute possums. Even raccoons suck. Especially the Megan scene. Huh? What are we talking about here? Pretty good. There's an end credit scene, small bit. Eternals was a show. I would have liked it. I liked it, Eternals, quite a bit. Have your neighbor's dog pee on your fence. Most wild animals won't go near areas where there was a potential predator. You could just get them. Same when you want to get rid of the mice and use old kitty litter. See, I've tried like the deterrent you can buy, and that worked for like a day, and then it just stopped. I know I thought about getting like coyote urine, because you can get that from like rural feed places and stuff like that, but I haven't tried that yet, because I'm also not too keen on it smelling like fucking garbage out back. But I mean, it might be the only thing I can do. But also, I don't want it to scare off the cats, because they have to come out in the same area the raccoons are, and I'm not sure how they would go. What's up, Sleepy Dub? I know I'm late, but congrats on reaching 100K. Thank you so much. Thank you, and don't apologize for being late. No need, but I appreciate it all the same. What's wrong with Megan Thee Stallion? Oh, was that what you meant? The Megan scene. Oh, I don't know. We were talking about Art the Clown, and when you said Megan scene, I was thinking about the doll Megan. I don't have any issues with the Megan stuff in it. Every animation project owes everything to Snow White. Legitimately the first animated film ever. Well, it's the first color animated film. The first animated well, not even the first animated film, but Steamboat Willie predates that. So, and there's others, but it was just the first color one, right? I thought it was the first color animation, not the first animated project. I have hope for Daredevil Born Again. I'm trying my best. Have I stopped watching trailers yet? Because they show too much. I'm watching less trailers these days than I used to for that reason, yes. Really excited to see the new character named Baxter in season 2 of Hazbin Hotel, since I remember seeing so many artworks of him years ago. Yeah, I'm curious about any new character we meet and what role they're going to play, especially considering he's going to be moving into the hotel. I'm very curious about that. As far as any of this other stuff, like I know this is like for people who've been following for a long time, that's a character that they've seen, at least in designs before, but that just blows my mind that stuff like that still like makes its way in these ways, and like people who've been following along for a long time have at least kind of been rewarded for that, for these things like that. They're like, oh, that's finally here, that's finally making it in, that's where this character fits in. I don't know, find that really, that's just fascinating to me. So your cat food problems is because of Rocket Raccoon. Dang, your situation ends with the raccoons leaving you alone. That would be lovely. Todd Phillips would not make it bad on purpose. Obviously not. No, for 100%. Why would you do that? Why would you sabotage? I mean, all that would do is sabotage his own career. Why would you make it bad on purpose? You know, I don't know. That just seems silly to me. Did you know there's an Alien TV series coming out next year called Alien Earth, based on the movies? Yes. Set like 30 years prior to the first film, apparently. I hope they introduce predators on it at the same point if it does well. That would be cool. That would be pretty cool. I'm excited for the new Predator stuff they got. There's like 2 movies in the works, so I'm excited for each of those. But I'm very curious about Alien Earth because based on what we know and the timeline, I don't know what they're doing or what it could do. We'll see. Let's see. If you want to watch Dead Boy Detectives for yourself, it wraps up mostly everything, so season 1 can stand alone. That's good, at least. That's good. I'm glad that they didn't leave themselves open for failure and disappointment like that by having like a cliffhanger or something like that. At least I hope not. I like how Ant-Man's friend Michael Pena's thing was the flashbacks. I wish he was in Ant-Man 3. I did miss him in that, for sure. Seen both Fury Road and Furiosa beforehand, and you can easily tell how Miller got the idea for Fury Road from Road Warrior. Goddamn, the stunts in 2 are incredible. I'm anticipating and dreading 3, though. I like 3. I like 3. People shit on 3, set me up to like really not like, oh, well, you're good. Here you go. You can skip 3. I liked it. I thought 3 was fascinating. Yes, Inside Out 2 reaction. The movie made me cry. Not sure when I'll have it out, but it'll probably be sometime this month. The Crow reboot is that bad. Loved Inside Out 2. Definitely a great sequel. Yeah, maybe they shouldn't release the Crow reboot. I mean, it definitely flopped monetarily, that's for sure. The Crow flew away. Omni, ignore this. FYI, I'm not ignoring you guys, but I'm not going to entertain the Megan criticism, given that the charges were dismissed and she said that relationship was abusive. I have no idea what you're talking about. What? What? Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. And maybe that's why you said to ignore this. Yeah, I don't know shit about that, so. Moving on. I saw Blink twice and wished I saw The Crow instead. Wait, Blink twice? What's that? Crow reboot has disappeared completely from theaters. Well, apparently not completely. Deadpool and Wolverine, the ultimate couple. Apparently theaters want people to see the movies. Who knew? I mean, if it's not doing anything, I mean, I get it. Sometimes they just stop showing the movies because showing it, it's a theater. They could, you know, having it in a theater and it's not selling tickets. That's a theater that could be selling another movie that is getting tickets sold. Would I react to music? I mean, it depends. I've reacted to one song because it was requested. It was like, I think the Eminem Godzilla song a long time ago. And then the music videos for Look My Way and just now Addict. But like as a regular thing, reacting to music, I don't know. It's just such a copyright just frenzy to deal with. I don't know about doing it regularly. For this is like indie stuff on YouTube. It's a little easier to navigate, but like music, like licensed music, I don't know. It get very sticky. The Crow reboot lasted as long as that one unmentionable video game. Oh, wait. Are you talking about Concord? Like I said before, Joker 2 is going to be either really good or really bad. Yeah, I think this is going to be another one. I think it's going to be really split how people feel about it. Just like the first one. Maybe more so, even. I mean, check my local View Cinema. They only have one showing a day until Thursday, and then nothing past that. Oof. Wow. Oh, a Fast and the Furious Transformers crossover. Why not? I mean, why not? At this point. What else are they going to do with these cars? They ripped the Catman design, and I'm assuming licensed to the character rights to Nick for Fairly Odd Parents. Oh, really? I wouldn't have guessed that or known that, actually. Totally forgot about Wicked. Definitely want to see that in theaters. Next Fast and Furious will be grounded, but probably will have Alien, Terminator, or the Predator in it. Oh my god. I mean, who knows, man? I want to see Transformers 1 in theaters, but we'll see about that. I'm not interested in it at all, but people keep saying it's really good. For the people that have seen it, the trailers definitely didn't do it for me. So who knows? I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to play that one by ear. And we got that Transformers and G.I. Joe crossover that is supposedly still in the works. We'll see how that goes. Just found a mouse in my car. Oh god. How's that even happen? It's reported that on the 11th film could be a throwback to the original and consists of a single mission and a different antagonist instead of Dante. How? How? That's from the Wikipedia for Fast 11. How do you just drop Dante? Like, with how the last film ended. It's also been confirmed that Fast 11 has been delayed until 2026. Damn, man. They really don't know what to do with this after all that. And then the Vin Diesel stuff, like the slander against Jason Momoa, if true, is also really fucked up. Saw ads for The Wiz pre-Broadway showing in SF, and I'm like so curious, but also so very, very broke. Man, I would love to see like a proper Broadway performance of anything, really. Did I recognize Emma Myers in the Minecraft trailer? Enid from that's who she was. I thought she looked really familiar, but I just, for whatever reason, I couldn't place where I recognized her from. I know the film adaptation of the A-Team wasn't very well received, but I actually really liked it. I've never seen the show, and I've never seen any of the film adaptations either. But one of these days, maybe one of these days, I will get around to it. And I'd be pissed if they make a Jack and Daxter live-action movie. Who knows, man? I wouldn't count anything out these days. Congrats again on the 100K. Gotta jump off now. Later. Take it easy, KN. And once again, thank you so much. Did I record the Attic music video reaction today? Because you're wearing the same shirt from that vid. I did. I recorded it like around 4 or 5 a.m. this morning in pieces. What's up, Andy? Congrats on the 100K. Thank you so much. Was the Hulk versus? Yes, Hulk versus Thor and Wolverine. Those are like the only that and like I said, the World War Hulk film. I think that's what it was called, or was it Planet Hulk? I don't remember. One of those. Those are the only ones I've really seen. Hard to believe that we still only have Hulk versus Wolverine in that film within 10 years of the MCU. Which is your favorite collective noun name for raccoons? Brace, committee, gaze, nursery, smack, or troop? Smack? A smack of raccoons? I didn't know that was a thing. I kind of like committee, but troop seems more apt because these fuckers are always marching on my deck. But committee just sounds funny to me. I didn't know that a common term for ravens was an unkindness until recently, which is weird as hell, but kind of metal all the same. Watch over the hedge, or ever watch over the hedge. I don't know. Maybe? It's one of those ones where I'm not sure if I have or not, because there's a couple of movies that remind me of it that I'm honestly, I'm not sure. I really don't know if I've seen it. Revenge of the Raccoons. I want to smack a raccoon because I want him out of my garbage. I have given one a good swift bop with a broom a few weeks ago. Time to build a catio. If I owned this property, I would probably have one. A safe outside space for the cats that don't allow them to get too far away, but doesn't allow predators to get them. That'd be nice, but for the cats outside that live outside that are not my cats, that wouldn't really help with the predator problem. Steamboat Willie was a short film. Snow White was the first feature-length animated project. Well, look at you, Snooty Snoot. But you said without it, we wouldn't have animated stuff that we have today, and that's not true. Just saying. Anyway, have you seen the classic Doctor Who? Yes, I'm reacting to select episodes on my channel, and good God, they be long. Why are you 7-episode long, Daleks? Yeah, they just did, well, no, yeah. They did just kind of drag a lot of those out for a time. Serializing this stuff back in the day. One, it was cheap, it was easy to do, but you got to keep people tuning in, and that's one way to do it. Yeah, I binged them all over a summer, and I watched it all so fast. Not a lot of the storylines honestly stay in my head, but there's some that definitely still stick out though. But technically, yes, I have seen all of Classic Who. Steamboat. I used to get unreasonably annoyed when I first started watching your live streams that you had like 90K subs, but your live stream seemed to max out around 50 people. But then me and Cosmic Celestial were talking earlier and realized that if loads of people came into the lives, you'd never get a chance to reply to everyone's comments. Yeah, hey, eventually there is the reality that if these blow up enough, like, it's going to be real damn difficult. Not that I don't already struggle. But I'm totally fine with this because it's super chill. Oh my God, Pippin's in here. How long have you been? You've been in here for a minute. You've just been in the closet, haven't you? Here's Pippin. This is Pippin. His brother Mary is an asshole. But he likes laps. He is a motorboat. I believe it's called Alien Earth because xenomorphs be in Earth. Kinda obvious. Which doesn't make sense. Timeline-wise, that doesn't add up. But we'll see. We'll see what they do. The guy who is Art the Clown is actually playing Steamboat Willie in his horror film next year. Really? Oh my God. Hey, do your thing, man. Do your thing. You're meant to ignore that, sausage. Did you just call me a sausage? Hold on. I had to let Pippin out. Oh my god, the sequel to Sausage Party was so bad. I didn't even bother. Blink Twice is Zoe Kravitz's murder mystery directorial debut featuring Channing Tatum. Yeah, never heard of it. I've never seen the Sausage Party movies. I don't want to see food doing not kid-friendly stuff. But then, yeah, definitely not watch those then. What's my favorite movie from 2024 so far? Oh, I mean, it's gotta be. It's tough. It's either Deadpool and Wolverine or no, it's Deadpool and Wolverine. I was gonna say it's either Deadpool and Wolverine or Godzilla x Kong, but it's, as much as I love Kong and Godzilla, actually I don't love Kong at all. I love Godzilla. As much as I love the Godzilla franchise, the movie was okay, but Deadpool and Wolverine, I really enjoyed it a lot. The Fall Guy was also really good, Dune 2, but I think my favorite's Deadpool and Wolverine. What's up, Ezek? Hey, Omni First Media. I'm going to the movies to watch Beetlejuice. 23 minutes, order pizza. Hell yeah. Let's go. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy it. I know some people are a little mixed on it, but hopefully at the end of the day, you get it. You go out, have a good time, at the very least, and enjoy your pizza. Deadpool and Wolverine. Can't wait to watch Predator say it's about family in a Fast and Furious movie. I mean, the Predator can't use that like voice mimicry to like do that, so it's not out of the question. It's November. I'm going to see Hamilton in New York. So excited. I am jealous. So jealous. And yes, I did mean Concord when talking about the Crow reboot. See, I know I mentioned this before, but I didn't even know this game existed. The first time I heard about it was when the news broke that it flopped and was getting shut down. I'd never heard about it before. Bye, everyone. Hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. And again, congrats on 100K. Thank you so much, Horse Lover. Enjoy your weekend, and we will see you next time. Not surprised Concord got offline yesterday. The turnaround on killing that game is insane. Could react to Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, please, please. Maybe one of these days. Maybe one of these days. So freaking good. Anyone who lived through One Tree Hill unwillingly knows it's an unkindness of ravens. I never got that far into One Tree Hill. Was it One Tree Hill? I always get it confused with, I think it was One Tree Hill. I think I watched like the first couple of episodes of it when it came out, but I didn't stick with it. I like Unkindness of Ravens. Some of my favorite collective nouns are Murder of Crows, Parliament of Owls, and Flamboyance of Flamingos. I just like that one, the Flamboyance of Flamingos. It just goes together quite nicely. Murder of Crows is obviously, I mean, it sounds like awesome. Parliament of Owls is interesting. Someone said that Concord's run was even less successful than Liz Truss's tenure as Prime Minister. That joke probably won't be that funny or make sense unless you're from the UK. I was like, okay, I have no frame of reference for that one, man. No frame of reference for that one at all. Favorites are still Parliament of Owls, Murder of Crows. Murder of Crows, I just don't think you can beat that, man. Clouder of Cats? Is that a real thing? You have to fight one Deadpool or one Wolverine. Wolverine, probably. Raccoons can be vicious. Be careful. These ones they're kind of pushovers, thankfully. However, there is like 6 of them, so if they ever realize that there are more of them than there are of me, it could definitely become a problem. Most of them are younger. There's only like 2 like adult ones that are like that big. The rest of them are like little potatoes. But yeah, they're I mean, they just kind of nudge themselves past the cats. They don't fight them. They don't try to scare them off. They don't do anything. They just walk up and just take the food right away from the cats as they're eating it. Like they're not, thankfully, haven't been like vicious. I've seen them be vicious to one another though, like when they get fighting over the food scraps. But outside of that, to me, it's not really anything like that. You need to listen to Tony Chopper's song. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll have to look into that. I'm not sure what. Is it like an official song? Like what is it? That would be so boring watching 7 episodes of just Daleks. Well, they're like 7:30, well, 20-ish minute episodes. Right, if I remember right. I don't fear raccoons, they fear me when I start throwing grenades. That was a joke for legal reasons. Hippie, hip and gorgeous. Hip and pretty. Kitty. Peppy. Diddy. Any chance of shipping any of the kittens up for adoption over to the UK? That probably, one, would be pretty expensive, and I'd be a little worried for an animal that young. Yeah, let's do a raffle. We'll do a giveaway. That's what we'll do. What's up, VR? Just got here, but want to say congrats on 100K. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Don't worry about being late or anything like that. Like, I don't really care. Like, when people come in, we're just chilling. We're just having fun. But I really appreciate it. If you're still here by this point. Actually, this was like 6 minutes ago. Finally catching up. What comedy do you think would make an amazing horror, and which horror would make bank as a comedy? Anchorman. If you had a horror movie with the Anchor crew, I think that would be one hilarious, but it could work. Horror movie turned comedy. Nightmare on Elm Street. I think that's an easy one. Just mostly because that or Chucky, because both of them are self-referential enough and kind of self-degradatory enough that and self-aware enough that I think that in and of themselves, the characters also personality. They're already kind of comedic, so you could kind of push that another. Oh, Chucky already did kind of do that though with Bride of Chucky and Seed of Chucky. So maybe you could take Nightmare even further that direction, but otherwise Chucky, just because that's an easy answer. Your savior is here. Guys, it's Anatar, Lord of Gifts. He's here to help us. Not at all could this possibly be a trap or somebody here to abuse our open minds and hearts and our craving for power and saving. It can't be Sauron. Not at all, he's too pretty. Godzilla -1 was fantastic. Oh, it was amazing. Steamboat Willie was a short, not a movie, and it's black and white. It's still a movie, it's still a short, it's still animation. The claim was that without Snow White, we wouldn't have any of the animated projects we have today. Which is just not true. Godzilla x Kong is my second fave. Totally forgot that came out this year. Oh, good. It's interesting seeing someone love Deadpool Wolverine more than Dune Part 2. I said it was my favorite. Dune Part 2 is probably, the better movie. But, yeah, I enjoyed Deadpool and Wolverine more, I think. But Dune 2 is really fucking good. Yeah. But it's also part 2 of the story, technically. You should watch Terrifier in October because it's basically a horror movie. I don't even know if I would say it's basically a horror movie. It's a snuff film. A fake snuff film, basically. I would have to censor so much of it. I mean, to be fair, you would do that with a lot of things, but like half of it, you're just watching blurs. Dune 2 doesn't have Gambit, so. Ooh, I'm about to so yeah. That's the best I can say that. The big raccoons are so mean to the little ones. Yes, they are. That's good that the raccoons just go for the food. Yeah, it could be worse. If they started like hurting the other animals, I would unalive those fuckers real quick. Liz Truss was basically elected by her own party to become Prime Minister in 2022. Here in the UK, her tenure lasted just 49 days. Wow. Oof. That's a big oof right there. Now, if you watch 7 episodes of just Weeping Angels, that's different. Okay. Okay. I got the show Terminator, The Sarah Chronicles. Sarah Chronicles is really good. I'm pissed it got canceled. I heard really good things about that. I watched the first episode. Whenever it first aired, and I don't know why. I didn't keep up with it. I don't remember why though. Liz Truss was a famously terrible and short-lived prime minister. In a matter of weeks, she tanked the economy, met the Queen like a day before the Queen died, and famously was outlived by lettuce? What the hell? We are a weird country. Yes, you are. You all are just odd. I recommend Death Parade, episode 1. You'll thank me later. Follow me blindly and hands are tied behind your back. What the fuck? I like GIFs. Godzilla -1 was also my first and only Godzilla movie. See, I've seen all of them, so I had a lot of frame of reference there, but it definitely harkens to the classic age. Like it's definitely, like, if we're talking like quality, themes, and all that stuff, and actually giving a shit about the people, it's definitely like top 3 Godzilla films of all time for me. But it's probably not one of my favorite Godzilla films of all time. Some of the campier ones are still some of my favorites, and they're pretty schlocky though. I had to rename myself. Of course you did. I meant to say a Halloween movie. Fair enough. There are much better horror movies than Terrifier you could react to Longlegs. That's one I wanted to check out because I still don't know anything about it, but I heard a lot of people talking about it, but with no details. Like, I don't know. It's weird how that worked. It just kept coming up all the time. I don't know if it's a good thing, but there's Longlegs. I was kind of thinking about maybe finally watching Barbarian because I still haven't. And there was something else that I was thinking about, but I can't remember what it was. Get a machine gun, the raccoons wouldn't be a problem. I'd probably get arrested though if I started doing that. What's my favorite animated series this year so far? Hazbin Hotel. Well, I mean, if I can't include, I mean, it's got episodes coming out this year, so if I can include Helluva Boss, and then Helluva Boss is definitely on that list right now. It's easily that right now for me. If we're talking animated stuff, everyone knows that one guy. That fucking guy, you know. Yeah, but national newspaper literally ran a contest as to which would happen first. She resigned or the lettuce wilts, and the lettuce won. That's wild. It's more. I'm more excited about the It prequel show more than anything, in my opinion. I hope it's good. I'm really looking forward to what they can do with that. Have I seen the horror comedy Freaky? I have. It was a pretty interesting movie. I thought that was kind of fun. That was a lot of fun. He's getting close to the chat. Oh, keep typing. Haha, you cannot defeat me. What's up, Laurel? Nothing to say. I just always mistime these streams. I'm so sorry. But yeah, welcome all the same. Maybe we could time things a little better next time. I don't know if there's like a better time for me to just have these. Hazbin's my fave. If I can't include Helluva Boss, it's definitely Hazbin. Not gonna lie, I got chills when you said I would unalive those fuckers real quick. I respect your protection for the kitties. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was like. I kept an eye on them too. Like, I'm watching you. I've not seen them ever be aggressive to the cats. They just kind of come in like they own the place until the cats move. They just slowly sneak up, kind of like, they're like, can I have some of that? And then just take it. But yeah, so nothing's happened. I've seen the cats swat at them and the cats be aggressive towards them and stuff like that, but I've never seen them do anything to the cats. But the second I did, I'd probably go up and I'd strap up. Like, that's for sure. I've been on YouTube since the beginning of time, and I have had many names. Oh goodness, you're one of the old ones. Rolling this one in your honor, my guy. Cheers again to your accomplishment. Thanks so much, Joey. I really appreciate that. Mine has been X-Men 97, Bad Batch, Batman Caped. Yeah, I mean, those are all up there for sure, but if I had to pick just one, like, Hazbin has the biggest impact for me. But it didn't come out this year, but there have been episodes this year. If I can include Helluva Boss, I like Helluva Boss more than all this shit, to be honest. Your live starting at 9 p.m. in the UK, which is perfect for us. Living here means a nice chilled evening before a movie or bed. So that works out. I mean, some people are just waking up, and then for us in the middle, it's the middle of the day for me. Like, it's 4 p.m. whenever I start it for me. So it's just, I don't know. I don't know if there's a sweeter spot, but it's hard having people everywhere, and just, it's just, I don't know, it's rough. It's rough. I don't know if there's a better time slot though that's out there. I won't forgive Bad Batch for killing Tech. Yeah, that's still kind of fucked, but I still love what they did with all that. You know, the kiddies have bodyguards. I'm making headway with the current mama, the new mama. We call her Cookie. But her last batch has 2 kittens that are still frequent flyers on our deck outside. They're about the same age as, you know, like Pippin and Millie and them. They may be maybe a week older. I'm not exactly sure, but they're about the same age. Her last litter, she had them wherever. I have no idea where she had them, so we couldn't intervene at all. And, I had only ever seen 3 from that batch. Never known what happened to that third one. There's only 2 now, but they're healthy. They're fine. They're here all the time. I'm finally making some headway where one of them did not run away when I pet it. So, progress. King of kitties, and not with a T in the beginning. Omni, thank you. No need to change the times or anything. I work evenings, so I'm not always up yet anyway. WFH today, so shh. All good. I work from home, and let's just say I get away with a lot. So I will definitely not rat. It's 6 p.m. for me. This is EST time. Same. I seriously think that Terminator series is the real sequel to Terminator 2. I need to watch it for one of these days, because I've heard really good things about it. I never saw it through. I've ever seen Disney's Meet the Robinsons. I have not. Treasure Planet, I have seen. And I liked it. It was fine. I think Treasure Planet was a little... I think it was one of those ones, it was definitely way hyped up in my head from the way everybody talked about it. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was emotional. The animation was really solid. It had a lot of cool ideas and themes and stuff like that. But I was like, oh, that was fun. That was a good old time. But I know, like, a lot of people love Treasure Planet. I think it's the steampunk element for me. And, like, I don't know, steampunk and cyberpunk just kind of weirds me out. I think that might be part of it, but I still really liked it. Meet the Robinsons, I haven't seen at all. Isn't that the one with, like, the talking T-Rex? It's like, I got a big head and little arms. Is that or is that something else? Definitely recommend. Love Meet the Robinses. Such a great movie. I don't think you thought this through. I've got a big head and little arms. Okay, there it is. That is the thing. So good. Yeah, I've never actually watched it. I just remember that from the trailer, and that line delivery just stuck in my head for a long time. And that's all I know about the movie is that line. I rewatch that scene every time I need a serotonin boost. Seize the boy. I just heard the ice cream truck. You have an ice cream truck still? Nice. I saw the TV glow in another film you should watch. A drama horror film. Oh, that's the name. I was like, what's the name of this? I saw the TV glow. I'll have to look it up. I've not heard of that one. When you said that, I saw the TV I read that as TV show or something like that. I don't know. My brain completely destroyed that sentence and misunderstood. I thought you were saying there was another show or something else to recommend. And now that you mention it, fucking the ice cream truck, I really want ice cream. All of a sudden. Or like a blizzard. I might have to do that before I take my post-stream nap. It's from A24? I might have to look it up then. Shit, what was I just about to say? I don't remember now. Shit, I had a thought and I just completely lost it. What, pray tell, is a blizzard? It's a Dairy Queen ice cream frozen treat. I don't know how to describe it. It's basically like it's like an ice cream cup with different kinds of fixins in it. Like I usually get the Oreo one, so it's basically a cup filled with Dairy Queen ice cream, and just mixed in with it is whatever you freaking want. And I usually just get the Oreo one, so it's like chunks of Oreos all throughout it. Thick ice cream, super nice, very good. It's free if they turn it upside down and it falls out. Or whatever, I forget the trick, it's weird, it's whatever. American weirdness, that is bullshit. It's similar, it's better than a McFlurry. The McFlurry is a piece of shit. Those are some weak ass little chunks. I don't even understand how that's weird. Like I don't know how that's weird though. Hope y'all have a wonderful week ahead and everything you want to happen does. No bad news for a full moon cycle. One will hope, man. This last weekend was fucking terrible, but we'll see. Crossing my fingers. Have I reacted to the Super Mario Brothers movie? I reviewed it because I went and saw it in theaters. I did not react to it though. America, fuck yeah, coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah. I haven't had Dairy Queen in a while, mostly because there's not one close to me. There's one like right up the road, and I rarely go, but when I do, give me an Oreo Blizzard. Bear McCreary did the music for the show. Was this out of context? What were you talking about? Did I miss a comment? Or am I having a brain fart right now? Which show are we talking about? I heard that stock eagle sound in my head at those emojis. As you do. Terminator? Oh, really? So then that would have been one of the... Well, when did that come out? This is Bear McQuarrie. No, that's not going to help. I mean, I could get there that way, but I think it's easier just to look up Terminator. Oh, Sarah Hardy. 2008. When did... So that was even before Walking Dead. Interesting. That's a nice little nugget of info right there. Why did YouTube try hiding Nick's flags? Maybe saw it as spam or something? I'm not sure. Black flag? I hear the hawk sound effect because it's in Cobra Kai. Want ice cream? I get me some Ben & Jerry's. We don't have one of those around here, unfortunately. I'd manually approve it. That's weird. On the subject of have you seen Leverage? If not, you really should. That's a big old nope. I have no idea even what it is about. I've heard the name though, but I don't know anything about it at all. To be frank, that English flag is commonly used by racists. Huh? What? So confused. Because it's just, I don't know. Flag I posted was the English flag. For some reason, you think it showed up as black flags. I don't think it did. Like, it does. Like, it's, like that. Like, that's what it shows to me. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, what the hell? Why can't I see that? I don't even see it in the main thing. Like, I have even the main one on the side. Like, cause even outside of StreamYard, I still can't see it in the chat. Like in the actual YouTube chat, I can't see it. It's weird. Yeah, it's not even over there. I've never seen that used in any kind of way, to be honest. Is it? I've never seen that. One, I've never seen that flag before. Like, anyway, want an ice cream? You can get Jerry's. Where to go? Now, let me just end it on a weird ass tangent right here, I guess. Do I like any musical films? Oh yeah, all kinds. Rent, High School Musical is one of my favorite films. All three of them. Loved them to death. The Producers. Hairspray. I'm just like trying to think off the top of my head. I mean, like half of Disney shit's musicals. Yeah, I love musicals. And I can't wait for Wicked. Omni, is it me or is it shocking I haven't gotten a gallery series for Ahsoka? I didn't even realize that we hadn't got one. Huh. That is kind of weird. I don't know, man. I feel like they're starting to get like, I don't know if we're proud of these shows anymore. Maybe that's part of it, because we used to get one for pretty much all of them. Hell, I mean, even didn't Boba Fett even get one too? I don't know. How do you not have Ben & Jerry's? It's in stores everywhere, at least. Oh, well, we have it in stores, but we don't have like a Ben & Jerry's. It's a heist show where a team of criminals took down corrupt CEOs and such. Lots of fun. That sounds interesting. Yeah, a white flag with a red cross in the middle. I have never seen that flag before. At least in the States. English nationalist bullocks. Oh. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's a you guys thing. I guess what would the equivalent here be, like the... Do I know the band Iron Maiden? I mean, I know of the band Iron Maiden. English, man, they crazy. You do confusing sometimes. Why are legs sad after battles? I don't know. I actually can't think about this one. And you didn't answer it yet, so I don't know. I actually don't know the answer to this one. Because they always end in defeat. God damn it. Damn it. When listening to favorite musicals, I always include The Wicker Man. Never seen or heard that one. I like Iron Maiden. A Book of Boba Fett got one. Very strange at this point. I would even take a making of season 7 of the Clone Wars and the Bad Batch, plus both Tales of the Jedi and Empire and Visions. I mean, I think we should for everything, man. Like, I don't know. I feel like just Lucasfilm at this point is just in a really weird spot, and I think they're a little hesitant to do anything more like that, you know? Where does Omni keep his armies? I can't even think of a good... I can't think of a good joke there. You finally found one that was not referenced in Alien Romulus. What's up, nobody? How are you? Where does he keep his armies? And everybody's like, up his sleeves. God, you guys are dorks. But that's why we all get along. Guys, I am going to go... Hell, I might go get some ice cream at this point. I don't know. I've really got a craving for it. And then get some sleep and maybe record some stuff tonight. We will see. It's a tragedy because say what you will about the prequels, making ofs are incredible. Oh, the prequel making ofs are so much fun to watch. What's up, Triptotic? I just want to say, love your reaction videos. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much, man. I really, really appreciate that. Wasn't there like a remake of that with, am I thinking of something else with Nick Cage? I thought. I don't know. Anyway. Guys, thank you all so much. Really appreciate everybody that showed up here today and just everybody in general for supporting us through this crazy 6-year journey to get to 100K. Love you guys. Hope you all have a great week. At least great rest of your weekend, great week, and hopefully I will see you guys next week for the next stream. And if I come up with something special to do for the 100K thing, I'll let you all know. But in the meantime, just have fun, enjoy yourselves, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.